Okay, I'll start this again. Test the claim that the mean GPA of 9th students is larger than 3.4 at the .01 significance level. Identify the null and the alternative hypothesis. The null is always supposed to be the equal to. And I have drawn this earlier, so it's at the wrong spot now. It should be, if it's larger than 3.4, we should equal to and larger than. This is the one that we want. The tail is, if it's greater than, it is a right tail test. And based on the sample of 40 people, the sample GPA is 3.44 and the standard deviation is 0.06. Okay, this is the point where you need to go to StatCrunch. So Stat, you're going to use T-Stat. You've got one sample. Try it again. Stat, T-Stat, one sample with summary. Okay, your sample mean was given as you had 40 people and the sample mean was 3.44. The sample standard deviation is 0.06. And the sample size is 40. Now, your hypothesis is the 3.4. And then we want greater than 3.4. Okay, this is where you compute. I'm going to add this to the document over there. Okay, so we've added it to our document, and now we compute, and this is our outcome. We're going to grab it too to add it to our document. Go put it in right here. Now, it says based on the sample of 40 people, the sample mean GPA, 3.4 standard deviation, the p-value. This is the p-value that's right up there. So, since I can't type in, I'm just going to write it in, not very well. But to 2 decimal places, when we round that to 2 decimal places, the p-value is actually going to be 0. Okay, well, that's going to be 0. The significance level was given in the original problem was 0.01. So, what do we know? P-value is 0.00 to 2 decimal places, and your significance level was 0.01. Which is also known as alpha. And it was equal to 0.01. When you use the p-value, the method to determine whether you reject or accept, if the p-value is less than alpha, then reject the null. If p is I think it's greater than equal to, definitely if it's greater than, you fail to reject. So in this situation, since RP is 0, it is definitely less than alpha. So we would reject our null hypothesis. P-value and significance value are compared to determine whether you accept, whether you reject, or you fail to reject. I hope that helped.